So a lot of people do not know there was some beef going on with the podcast last week.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I mean, if you ask some people. So for those who not know, we had a photographer. Should we do names? I mean, I guess everybody stood by what they said. Shout out to Rickland Young.
You posted it all on the gram.
Oh, I guess if you don't, I mean, I guess I did tell everybody shit. Rickland posted last week. Rickland Young, find him. He's been on here a couple times. Shout out to Rickland. He has out of our top maybe 10 episodes, he probably owns like 3 of them. But Rickland posted something, and he posted. What the hell this nigga posted?
He said, "Oh, we got a problem here."
Basically,
we got a problem here.
I was about to hit the wrong one.
He's about to hit the Cardi B.
Yeah. Rickland's gonna whoop my ass. He was gonna be like, "Bruh, what's up? Like, what's up? So there was a discussion about being included and being exclusive, and I thought it was super interesting.
Do tell.
Because a lot of photographers, we had photographers, models, niggas was chimed the fuck in. What?
I'm just waiting on you.
I'm trying to find it. I thought we was gonna have this shit.
So when photographers have beef, they be like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot better than you today. Oh, I'm gonna out edit the fuck out of you. Oh, I'm gonna get 2 models to your 1." You know, is that what y'all do? Is that how the beef go?
I fucking hate you.
Oh, I'm gonna have 3 posts on Instagram. They gonna get 150 likes a piece. Is that how it works?
I fucking hate you.
I'm just saying.
What else you got? Anything else?
Y'all like, oh, my camera shoot 10,000 photos a minute. What yours shoot?
Photographer beef is the corniest shit of all time. Because, all right. What is your job title at work?
I can't be telling my business.
Okay.
I'm just playing.
I say you might not.
No, it's okay. I'm a trade compliance analyst.
Okay. Whenever you go out and you tell people what you do, and if they say, "Oh, I do the same thing," you do not go, "All right, like fuck you."
Hell no, I be
I gotta
like,
check
really? Because it's not that many motherfuckers. that
Exactly.
do that.
So you want to talk about it, or even if it was, you're just like, oh, "Okay, cool. Tell me about blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Photographers, especially the ones who have like a jealousy issue, they be really ready to fight and be looking at you and be like,
I'm gonna hit you with that camera.
fucking hate you. I'm too late for the Kawhi laugh. But they be really beefing. And so the reason why I say that, I find photography beef super funny. But Rickland made a post, and his post was, all right, and I'm gonna be transparent here. He said, "I'm sorry, I can't shoot with you because you shoot with everybody and the quality is horrible. Normalize being exclusive, not included." And he tagged us. Now, being who we are,
He should have specified.
we gonna get there. Being who we are, aka, I'm saying we, so Key can be on this ledge with me.
Like I shoot photos.
Exactly. Being who we are, we just reposted it. Pretty much if you tag us in something, as long as it ain't stupid, ignorant, or offensive, we're gonna reshare it. So I reshared that. I wish I could call him to get his opinion on why he did this, but I'm gonna get him to send a video in. Key doesn't want. Key has to eat. We both have to eat, so we can't be calling folks. So, however, what happened?
I think I messed it up.
Probably. Oh yeah, it's probably trying to read your drink. Sorry, it's her camera issues. So when he did that, a photographer by the name of, I think it's Kevlon, KHAILEVON, he said, "I like to politely disagree. Normalize inclusion, working with beginners, lifting each other up, and teaching each other. We started somewhere. I wouldn't have the skill and knowledge I have today if someone didn't make the selfless choice to give a beginner a chance to grow." And when he wrote that, I think he gave, shout out to him, because this post made its way around the community.
You a whole clown.
I love getting around.
Whoa. No,
So
he doesn't. He's married.
clearly, but I'm talking about the podcast.
Oh.
So when he wrote that, it was funny. because another photographer wrote, I'm just going through everything before we get to the deep things of it. He said, another photographer shared something. He said, his name is Sean Wick. He said this, we're all that inexperienced photographer once. I hate when people do not use the proper grammar, but that could have been me because I've been drinking. But all right, it wasn't me. I'm just be honest with y'all. Yet more established models, and I also don't like when people don't use capital letters, punctuation correctly.
Gavin, if you don't read this comment,
Yet more established models still give us a chance, and more seasoned photographers put us on game, which all played a role in us leveling up. Plus, how does them shooting with other photographers who may not have your experience or quality yet interfere with your vision for the model? As a creative, leave your ego at the door, Slime. I like that. I like how he said Slime. Let him know that he down with the streets.
You don't know how he said it. It was in a Instagram
post. He put a comma. That lets me know everything. He said, "Leave your ego at the door, Slime," but it's at your door, Slime. And then there was a model.
I was gonna say there's another one.
Yeah, it was a model. Damn, what Kayla say? Kayla's is good.
Did you hear my stomach?
That was mine. I was gonna play it off once again.
You sure? Because I feel
I heard
a
it.
little rumbling in my tumbly.
Don't tell me was I'm sure if I heard it. Damn, I ain't even got. Oh, here you go.
Wasn't no Winnie the Pooh.
Kayla said, "Woo, this is long. Jesus."
You want me to read it?
Oh, now she got punctuation. So shout out to Kayla_poses. She said, just had to say a little something. When a model gets booked by a company or photographer, we don't know what we will be getting back all the time. As far as quality is concerned, we are expected to post this work most of the time as professional courtesy or risk curbing the business relationship. Posting work that's more experienced photographer deems less quality is not someone's concern besides the person posting it. Sorry, I just got an email. No shade intended. I hope this is the way it's supposed to go, Kayla. I'm sorry. No shade intended. Just don't see any models. Just don't see model point of view very often. I am grateful for all the creatives I've worked with to follow me that don't discriminate over someone as trivial. It's not as being exclusive. I don't expect any other creative to only work with me. Everyone is welcome to their opinion. Just wanted to put that out there. Models don't control whether a photo is over-edited, under-edited, bad focus, or color grading. We're going to talk about this. It is looked down on us. Is looked down on us as bad etiquette to edit any photographer's work. Duh. I just read that shit and was like, what? Come on, Kayla, you know better. It is looked down on us as bad etiquette to edit any photographer's work, usually if it's like we can fix anything. So it's not like we can fix anything. Duh, Kayla. But she knows that. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna address all of this shit later. Being exclusive would not allow me to explore different styles or concepts. Not everyone is open to concepts beyond their preference. A boudoir photographer may or may not do beauty, just like an editorial photographer may not be interested in more whimsical themes. Oh God. And the same photographer, Kevlon, whatever, I can't pronounce bro's name. I need to reach out to him to get it correct saying of his name. He said that, and he reposted that. That's how we seen it. All right. Fuck, we got to start these cameras over.
My nigga said, duh.
What you got to say?
Oh my gosh. Woo!
Shut up.
Corona.
Coronavirus. All right. First things first. Let's go through everybody's
First things first. I'm the realest.
Shout out to Iggy, man. Hope she's doing well. Niggas heard that damn Australian accent one time. They said, get her the fuck out of rap, man. Then she started talking about T.I. and then they was just like, yo, you talk like a Atlanta bitch one day. In the next 30 seconds, you got a English accent? Get the fuck out of here.
Then she got her body done.
Yeah.
Which that's neither here nor there, but I just want to say it. But anyway.
Okay. damn, bitch just caught her straight for nothing for getting her body done. Key just shot her for no reason.
For nothing. It really has nothing to do with anything. I just literally just wanted to state the fact.
He just wanted to give it up. All right, first of all,
there's many questions that needs to be answered. First, was he talking about photographers or was he talking about people like models and stuff?
So when I listen to Rickland's thing, he says, I'm sorry I can't shoot with you because you shoot with everybody and their quality is horrible. He is talking about
photographers.
He's talking to models. So as a photographer, once you do, and let me tell y'all something. I be on Clubhouse faithfully, and I'm in several photography Clubhouse groups. It is some bomb photographers out here. However, let's talk about Charlotte for the moment. He's talking about models because as you get to a certain level in photography, you do get every model reaching out to you. And sometimes you got to pick and choose who you're going to work with and if it's worth your time. Now, I know Rickland, so I know I've had this conversation with him because in our group, we talk about the photographers that make the most money are exclusive. That is just a known fact. The brands who make the most money per item, whatever, are exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Birkin sells $30,000 bags, not just because of the quality of work, but because they might only make 5 bags. And however, Coach make the same bag 30,000 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's something interesting to be said about being exclusive. However, after speaking and getting responses from other photographers and models, I realized his point did not go over well because he didn't specify. He wasn't overly clear on what he was saying. Now, when we go to the next brother who was talking about, I think we should practice inclusion. I think inclusion is cool. However, you can work with any and everybody all you want to, but it does get to a point where you are forced to be exclusive, whether he wants to believe it or not, or accept it or not. And I think that's cool. Because if, let's say I'm a photographer, I'm doing great, I'm making tons of money, I'm always working, I'm always booked, I'm always busy. And Kiana, who's never shot before, comes up and say, hey, I'm an inspiring model, I want to work with you. And you might say, cool, I can work with you. Are you going to, here's inclusion. Do you say, no, I'm going to charge you? Or do you say, no, I'm going to work with you for free and we can collab? I think that's what Kevlon, sorry, bro, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I think that's something he has to accept and ask himself, because I think that's what Rickland's response would be. Do you charge them or not? Because if you charge them, then they're a client, then they can do what Kayla was saying. Not every photographer do these things. However, if you're going to collab with it, let's say you say, hey, I'm going to charge them, then cool, they're a client. We're not talking about that. Then if you say, hey, no, I'm actually going to, this is going to be a collab, then it turns into what? It turns into, okay, cool, since it's a collab, are you going to just work with anybody that reaches out to you? Because you want to include everybody. You want inclusion. You want to give people a chance. No, you're not. Let's stop the bullshit. We're not working with everybody, because if Kiana has, if Kiana's going to pay me $500 a session,
Woo!
And
Jesus.
Kiana's friend, Kursla, shout out to Kursla. I'm going to see her this weekend. We're shooting. If Kursla come up to her and says, hey, comes up to me and say, hey, no, I want to shoot with you for free because I'm collabing, blah, blah, blah. I do not need to cancel or shorten Kiana's shoot to work with Kursla. It makes zero sense.
If I'm paying you $500, you're going to do whatever I say.
Maybe. But the point is, you got to think of it like that. So inclusion is cool, but it does get to a point where you cannot include everybody in what you're doing. And I think we all understand that. Yeah. Now, the next post that was actually Kayla's. I read it all out of order. And Kayla, she has some interesting points. And I don't necessarily agree with them all. I know Kayla personally, so I don't want to go that route. But in knowing Kayla, I understand what she's saying. Kayla is a model who works, and she loves to work. She loves to model. And so with her thing is saying like, hey, not every photographer is going to give me what I want. So I do shoot with everybody. Now, Kayla has some things in there. She's talking about, hey, models, or, we can't, it's not like we control what we get. I always tell models this: you should be exclusive on which photographers you work with.
Yeah, you should be able to be looking at their work and see what they produce.
Yeah, because
Their portfolio.
portfolio. See what happened when we drink before the podcast? But you know what's funny about it is models are very exclusive, but they don't want photographers to know that. If I'm a photographer that's just starting out, I'm not reaching out to a model who I see works with so many photographers that has quality on their page. I do not work with, I understand that when I reach out to them, this is what models will do. Hey, I'm Gavin. I'm a new photographer. I would love to work with you. You know what they say? Cool. They look at my shit. They either say yes or no. And if they say no, the way they usually say no is a curve. They don't answer. Or they say, hey, cool. I would love to work with you. Just to let you know, my rates is $200, $200. Or what they do is $100 an hour, a 3-hour minimum, and I require my makeup be done. And you know a new photographer cannot afford to pay you $300 to get your makeup done, which you're going to do yourself and show up. Like that's the way models get away with it. So to see this, to hear this, even with Caleb, but I do understand what she was trying to say, what she was saying, not trying to say, because I think she explained it very, very well. And then shout out to Sean. I mean, I have nothing to say. He was saying, hey, check your ego, because I think where Ricklin was coming from, what came off,
A little cocky.
Yeah, it came off a little cocky. And sometimes you got to just eat that L. And to be funny, not to be funny, but to be funny, I sent Ricklin all these things like, do you want to say anything? Do you got anything to say? Because, I was trying to make a little beef. I was trying to create a little beef. He did not bite. He said, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so you wanted the cameras thrown.
Oh, yeah. I like beef. What's beef? Beef is when for your paper.
I told you what beef was with photographers.
What they do?
You know what they do.
They be hating. So what's funny enough about all of this is
they throw lenses at one another.
Shut up. But to be fair, my opinion is this. Photographers, sorry to any model, anybody got anything to say that don't disagree. Fuck that inclusion shit. It sounds pretty. I think you should be inclusive when it benefits you. That's what we don't want to talk about. That's what we don't want to say. That's what we don't want to preach or practice. No photographer. I don't care. I think everybody's missing the biggest point from all of this. Now that we're here, is that inclusion always happens when it benefits. Everybody's willing to be inclusive when it benefits them. So I'm a photographer. I'm just starting out, and I'm looking for somebody to help, or I'm looking for some advice. Usually, time you get help from people when they benefit from you, and it's fair. I don't think, because other than that, it's just practice. You got to start in the trenches. You learn and you grow. I've seen plenty of photographers who get help. They get stepped up. They get people give them help and everything. And the whole inclusion thing, whether it's models, it's other photographers, it's makeup artists, and guess what? They start taking shortcuts, and then they don't know how to do shit at the end. Their business practices is trash. They don't really know how to edit. They don't know how to conduct business. They don't know how to talk to people. You go that route. There's a lot of makeup artists who, the role between makeup artists and photographers is, hey, I do makeup. I would love to work with you. And, let's be inclusive. I do your makeup for free. Cool. The photographer benefits. They work together. The model, she has a certain look for me, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's what Sean was getting at. He was like, why do you care what another model does if it's benefiting you? Which is the main point I think Ricklin was saying. That's what I was saying. Or that's what I was trying to get across. Like, hey, if it benefits me, cool. But if not, if you're not willing to pay, because there's a shit ton of models out there who do not believe in paying photographers. I don't care what nobody says. They think they models, but they like, no, I don't believe in paying. If you do not believe in paying, you get cut the fuck off. And it's like, I don't need to work with you at all. Because then I'm just another photographer body on you. So it is what it is.
Did you just say photographer body?
Yeah, some people got photographer.
Or
he. It's a lot of male photographers who work with just anybody just to say, I got a body on the list.
This nigga done.
Because when you go to, if I'm a model and I go to a page and I have all these bomb ass photos on my page, you're not clicking to say, hey, who is this photographer who took this? What you're really clicking to say is, you're really just looking at more to see if it's more there. But when you really looking at it, you're just like, oh, okay, cool. This person got good work. This model is bomb. Their work is fire. Blah, blah, blah. And some photographers like, I don't want to get lost on your page. Just another dope picture on your page. But then also, you know, it is what it is. But whatever.
Hey, daddy. Baby, I got your money.
Shut up. You ready to get to these questions?